Hey Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for August. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Let's dive in and see what you can expect for this week, or this month, I should say. So a couple of things to know for the monthly readings. If you're new here, hey, hi, how's it going? I hope you become a part of our community. We pulled 3 cards for career finances, 3 cards for general overall energy, 3 cards for love and romance. And then I dive deep into love and romance. We pull out a bunch of oracles, okay? So just be aware of what's going on. All right, oh wow, okay. Damn, you guys, what you doing? I kind of want to put that there. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh my God. Sorry. In your career and your finances, you're fighting here for something where Source is turning around and going, you don't need to. Yeah. You know what this feels like? This feels like you're trying to go left and Source is trying to tell you to go right. And then you're like, but no, I want to go left. And Source is like, but I'm trying to show you that right is where everything is. Like, this is where you'll hit your goals, hit your dreams, have the financial stability, security that you want. Maybe it's a career that you've been in for a really long time. And so you've built friendships, relationships. And so there's like a nostalgia or a melancholia to it because you don't want to let go of it, while at the same time realizing that it's just not serving you anymore. The Two of Swords, and I'll show you the cards in just a second. Wow, I love that you're showing up here. Hold on, I gotta tell you something. Let me finish that thought and then we're gonna dive into the other thing. This is Charlene's ADHD. Ta-da! The Two of Swords is the moon in Libra. If you've taken my tarot certification course, you will know that. The moon in Libra can sometimes be very indecisive or can be making decisions for everybody but for their best interest. So the moon in Libra is worried about place-sating, making other people happy, ensuring that other people are, good. However, in this particular situation, what's really happening is that you're worried so much about everybody else around you in this career or financial situation, whether this is like moving jobs, leaving a position, leaving your business partner, like starting something new. There's shift here. There's change happening. 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. There's change happening here. Okay, whether you're prepared for it or not, it's happening. All right. And so what I will say to this is that if you are making decisions based out of fear, or worried because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, because I've been there for so long, because they've been so good to me, blah, 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 but it's not in alignment, it's not self-serving, then it's time for you to go, okay? This feels like you're betraying yourself. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I think there's a part of you, Aries, that knows that you're destined for something big. Bless me, and are wanting to experience this next stage of your life, this next goal, but then there's something pulling you back. And Source is turning around and saying, restore balance in your life. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Then we got the 2 of Pentacles, the Tower, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles in your general overall energy. And the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. It's almost like you're trying to stay somewhere because you're worried about making other people unhappy, but you're being given an opportunity of a lifetime that's going to help you hit all your dreams, your goals. Like, you're going to achieve these big things that you have, these big visions, these big goals that you have, but you're more worried about the fact that you don't want these people to be upset with you. Could this be like a partner or your parents disappointed in you? You're worried about letting down your boss. Your boss might just be doing things on their own. And so 2 of Pentacles, the Tower, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like Source is saying, what are you trying to juggle here? What are you trying to juggle here? You got to follow your 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. This is big. This is not like, it's not going to be a airy month. La, la, la. This is like legit here. But it comes at a cost, and the cost is being able to let go of the past, the attachments, the need to make other people happy. It's very interesting too, because Aries typically don't give a F. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's like, there's like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you feel indebted to somebody. But look, before we dive into your love reading, you got Aries as your astrology card. You are an Aries. And then you got ARIES as your amulet from StarSea Jewels. This is my jewelry line for those of you that didn't know. Okay, it's got the hematite black tourmaline. You can pick it up in the description box below. But this is great for being the warrior, the hero, staying protected, and staying very focused on your desired outcome, your goal. You know? And then we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress here in your love life. Maybe some of you are having to change your jobs for your romantic partner. Like a new romance is coming in, commitment. And so, you know, you don't want to let people down, but at the same time, you're like, I know this is the right path for my family, for me, for myself, for where I'm going. Yeah. The King of Cups, the Six of Wands, or sorry, the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, Page of Swords. If you are in a newer-ish relationship, this relationship could definitely be going a lot faster as it progresses into August. What is this? Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of drive. It's like a new door is opening up for you here. I want to know why you're afraid of accepting this connection, though. You feel like it's too good to be true. Are you worried about, you know, the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, if there's enough passion, there's enough fire? You got the Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. This makes me feel like you're sabotaging your career and your romantic life. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that, because we got a couple minutes. So I'm going to go in with you, okay, for a second here. The Tower's at the middle. Everything is changing. Everything in your life is changing in the month of August. And I think that feels a little bit scary because Aries like control. And I say that as an Aries myself. My advice to you is ask yourself, what is your Four of Wands? What is your Ten of Pentacles? The Four of Wands is about celebration, happiness, the life, the home. And the Ten of Pentacles is financial stability, financial security, that legacy wealth. Who do you want to build a life with? Is it somebody who's never home, or working all the time? They give you money, but you're just like doing nothing? Or is it somebody that adores you and loves you and takes care of you and wants to build together and is willing to be that provider, is willing to put in that energy, that time into the connection? I know it's like your best friend. Don't make me start crying. We're not crying today. But that's... What if you just surrendered control and let Jesus take the wheel? What if it all worked out? Damn. What if it all worked out? Anyways, I'm going to start crying, so I'm going to leave you guys and love you guys. If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, pick up your amulet, all that jazz. It's in the description box below. Here's your quarterly reading to help you navigate the next few months. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.